There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes and I'll wait. And soon I'll see your smile in a dream. And I won't wait for you to go. And I still hear your heartbeat.
Man, I think it's hard for me to overstate how much I loved the final boss fight of Death Stranding 2. I had some real misgivings about the kind of end of that game's story, but everything with Higgs, completely happy with. Just top tier, man. Just good shit. Higgs was done incredibly well. I liked him in 1, but I love him as a fucked up ghost juggalo. He's just the best. And like I said, I've kind of got a few issues with Troy Baker. Troy has some bad takes. But he really did make the character his own. The fact that you can have a guitar shred off with Higgs in the final fight, and if you out shred him, he gives you 100 likes, is so funny. he's like so lost in the moment. He's just like, yeah, like, oh, he's shade. Okay, so what I'll probably do at the start of this stream is I'll just do some more painting commissions, just to get money. I want to get... I saw there's a tool I can buy to help me navigate wires. And I want to get that. So... Did I get another commission? I didn't. Okay. Oh, I did accept one for a small stone bridge. I'll take the tower as well. I know where both of those are. How much money do I have? 75. I might be able to buy that tool now.
Good day.
Yeah. Yeah, so I know where there's a small stone bridge, and I know where there's a lone tower I can paint, so... I can't believe they made the Skyrim of art games. The game does kind of have a little bit of an Elder Scrolls feel to it. Just without the... And Todd Howard, forgive me for saying this, the bad combat. People shit on Morrowind, but Skyrim and Oblivion aren't much better, honestly. Oh, can I not travel up the zipline? Okay. Yeah, Skyrim combat kind of sucks. If you mod it, it's fine, but default is just like, ugh. Like, yeah, I've never played Elder Scrolls games for the combat.
Need a lift? All right then.
All right then. I have a coat, so I should be fine. But yeah, I hope people are doing well. I wasn't sure about starting to stream E-Shade. Like, I did feel like maybe I should stream something a bit more popular. But this will be a nice palate cleanser before I go back to Kingdom Come. Which will be what I'm playing after E-Shade, so... that's a good view. And then, once I finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, it'll be straight on to 2, is the plan. I'm just taking my sweet time doing it. And then, after KCD 2, the plan is either old school RuneScape or Jet Games. I did say I was going to do old school RuneScape at some point this year. I just haven't decided when. Oh, I need boards. But what is the old school RuneScape challenge you'll be doing? Learning the game, because I've never seriously played old school RuneScape. Is there an interesting challenge that would make learning the game fun? Like, I genuinely don't know old school RuneScape challenges, so... Like, I'm open to suggestions if there's something that'll make it more entertaining to watch. I'm learning the game either way, so... I really like this game's soundtrack. Trying to get to endgame on some skill. You mean just like leveling it up to like 99? I don't have any boards though. And I don't think the boards around here respawn. I can check, but... I know, yeah, I know Marky plays it a lot. So I could ask her. I mean, I anticipate the answer will probably be, don't do anything fancy, just play the game normally, but... I'd prefer there was some kind of stakes or something interesting to watch as part of it, you know?
We've had quite a few shipwrecks here. There's a reef surrounding the bay, and that's what does it. This shouldn't slow down traffic too much, though. I work on the docks almost every day. If you ever have any questions about Lindau, come on over, and I'll do my best to help.
I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the city to get painting supplies. There's some fabric there I missed. But I don't need fabric, I need boards. I need boards.
Would you like a ride to Nava? My ox is strong, no?
But yeah, I am aware that Marky and I think Balblair are both OSRS heads. Like, I'm pretty sure Bell plays it a lot too. I was debating between old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3, I think is the newer looking one. Which apparently nowadays isn't that bad of a game. But old school RuneScape has like this is me talking shop a little bit here. Old school RuneScape has like the nostalgia factor that makes people want to watch it. So oh shit, that guy's not here. Yeah, old school RuneScape is still the one with general appeal, okay. She sells fish. Yeah, I think I just need to wait until morning.
Welcome. You.
Oh, I already have a room. So yeah, that's just me talking shop a little bit. If I don't go straight onto that after KCD2, it'll be Ace Combat. Ace Combat and Project Wingman. Which I initially planned years ago. It's why I got the pilot outfit made, and I just, other stuff came up in the meantime. Have played Ace Combat, haven't played Project Wingman, so that should be fun.
Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work. Such texture. Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work.
God, 5 for a canvas is kind of fucked. A starry cavern. I have to play all 12 Ace Combats before 8 comes out. I really hope 8 is good. I'm feeling moderately hopeful because the series has always been at least decent. And 7 was really good. 8 looks like it's going to be a little bit of a departure, at least in terms of like the out of plane briefings. But I'm confident that it'll be at least decent. It's been strictly the same gameplay since Infinity. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And they don't release the games fast enough for people to get, like, sick of the format, so they're doing something right, I would say. Oh shit, you know what comes out next month? Actually, that might change things. You know what game releases next month, don't you? Only one of my most anticipated games of 2026. That's right, baby. Alter Evo. A game that I may very well be the first person on Twitch to play, and I hope the first person to submit a world record speedrun in. I'm gonna play it normally, and then I'm gonna try and turn it into a speed game. That's the plan. I can't wait to see you speedrun it. The game is jank enough that I bet you can actually get some pretty good speed tech in it. Like, I bet there's some flags you can fire out of order. There's some stuff you can clip. Like, if as soon as I learn how to clip in the game, I think it's over. I'll be honest though, taking a little bit of inspiration from like Tomato Anus, I had a really good time crafting like challenge runs for Morrowind. And I know like he does a bunch of like Fallout speedruns where they're not official, it's just him speedrunning.
We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work.
You know, doing stupid shit.
Got another one for me, do you? Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work.
Kills me how expensive this is. Oh shit, there's boards right here. Dang it. Oh, there's only one board here. Dang it. You know, like the eating a baby speedrun, for example, or the having sex speedrun. And those are fun. The eating a baby speedrun is actually crazy. He is like genuinely one of my favorite creators on YouTube. I just think he's like effortlessly funny, and the romance speedrun he did at like not this year's GDQ, like last one I think, last year's, was one of the best runs in GDQ history, I think. Second only maybe to his full speedrun anthology speedrun. Full Fallout anthology speedrun, sorry, excuse me. Someone wants a painting of one of the cute cob houses. Are those the... like the little cottages? I'll give it a shot. I know where one of those is. I'll go to the lady that wanted the painting of the owl. I'm absolutely watching the Eat a Baby speedrun after this. Oh, yeah, it's great. If you haven't seen his romance speedruns at GDQ, very fucking good. I wonder, is the cave that has the stars in the Water Fox cave? No. And also, he just does like genuinely good speedrunning stuff in general. Like, he'll do videos where he like narrates over other people doing speedruns, and like he explains what they're doing and why. And they're genuinely good, like they're genuinely informative. Okay, so is this a cob house? Fun fact, this game is the one I upgraded my PC to play most recently. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got this completely on a whim, and I thought it was cute. That is one of them. Okay. I want to get up into that tree house. Oh. I just go in and take one of my candles off the table.
Greetings, traveler. Would you like your fortune read?
The sound mixing in this game is a little weird, I will admit.
Beautiful, beautiful. Before we begin, I have one request.
Okay.
Tell me, what do you know of the Black Thistle of Eastshade?
No picking, pulling, or plucking.
Ah, I see, I see. To read of proper fortune, I must have a sprig of black thistle. Will you bring one to me?
I already have some.
Oh, really? So you're already a wily collector of illegal fauna?
They're actually flora.
Of course, of course. You have the black thistle? Splendid, splendid. Shall we commence with your fortune? My fee is 3 glowstones. Ooh, I see. You have traveled from afar, o'er the great sea. Ooh, good fortune has brought you upon Eastshade's fair shores. You will help many people, and certainly find the happiness and peace you have been looking for in this place. But be wary of those whose principles differ from your own. There is nothing more I can
Wow,
share
that's really
with you
unhelpful.
at this time.
What kind of fortune teller are you?
I know not what you mean.
Anyone could have made that up.
Life is what you make of it. Words are what you make of them. Oh, you silly traveler. I am but a keeper of these grounds,
Oh,
helping
shit.
to take care of the tree and its undergrowth. I only pretend to be a fortune teller to seek out the wrongdoers.
You're egging me on.
Hogwash! You wanted to pick the thistle, I could see it in your eyes. To make this right with the Great Shade, you must pick 5 weeds. This will protect the thistle. Alas, not from deviants like yourself, but it'll give the thistle more of a fighting chance in the soil.
You made me kill the plant.
A small price to pay for teaching someone the errors of their ways. The Great Shade is the lifeblood of this island. And thanks to folks like you, it's in peril. If the simple black thistle goes extinct, the great tree will be at greater risk than ever.
You should meet Annika. You have a lot in common.
Oh yes, I hear her hooing like an owl sometimes around here. I usually pretend I'm not home. There's nothing to be done about the black thistle you already destroyed, but if you go pick 5 scragweeds, the black thistle may be able to spread their roots a bit further.
Okay. I like how one of the replies is, I'm gonna go pick more thistle. Oh, I've already picked 5 scragweeds. Damn it. Sorry, everyone. We're all gonna have to go collectively deaf. Yeah, the mixing in this seems very strange. To the point I could probably lower SFX by at least 10. Nice. It's whisper quiet.
Have you collected any invasive, beautiful, simply beautiful?
Oh, okay, that's a way
apologize for all
to...
the trouble I gave
Oh
you,
shit, she
traveler.
actually pays really well for
Anytime you
those.
want to make Eastshade more beautiful,
Yeah, she actually pays really well. Okay, good to know. Right, I should help that guy find his, amulet. No, I should take his amulet. Okay, can you tell me anything about where you lost this thing? I thought that was it for a second.
Sorry, I don't feel like chatting right now. They're a faith group. They think our use of the teas is sacrilegious and that their goddess will smite them or something if they don't steal everyone else's tea. It's annoying though, because they already have plenty of tea and it all just rots away. But still, they want more. Oh, you know about us. I wish I could invite you to join the group and drink some tea, but we have to be really wary of the Shez. They're always trying to destroy our plants. What if you're part of the Shez? And maybe I shouldn't tell you any of this. I'm already in enough trouble since I lost my amulet. If the Shez find it, they could infiltrate our tea room. It would be all my fault. Sorry, I don't feel like chatting right now.
Is the one glowstone guy part of the Shez? Is that going to be the reveal? Lost amulet in the water. Your ads are in Spanish? That's kind of funny. I get a lot of Dutch ads because of the VPN that I run. So I'll just be minding my own business and then I'll get an ad for a product in like Simlish. No, that's mean. It's a perfectly fine language. It's just, it's so close to English it fucks with me. It's like I'm listening to English and not paying attention, you know? Yeah, I can't cross the water to that island unless I have sealant. I can't get sealant unless I get the password. But this guy won't give me the password without the amulet. So therefore it can't be on that island then. Okay. You know the wheel doesn't do anything unless... whatever. You need gears, you need ratios to transfer that power to something useful. Yeah, it does sound a little bit like you're half listening to something. It's always interesting to me when Dutch people hear, like, Old English, like Middle English. Or, sorry, like, Old English. And they say it sounds a lot like Dutch. That's always interesting. Yeah, I have no idea what this guy's fucking amulet is. What if I just alt-tabbed for no reason and accidentally clicked on Steam guides? Oh no, I'm looking at something weird. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's a bunch of quest walkthroughs in front of me. Ah. Oh no. Oh, I need to do a different quest? Okay, so I actually just cannot do this quest yet. I have to go to the forest. How could I make a mistake like that? Oh, you know me, old Butterfingers over here. Sometimes I just hit Alt-Tab and then click on Steam Guides for no reason. It's a funny joke. I do it as a funny joke. Haha. Whoopsie doodle, clumsy me. Oopsie poopsie. But yeah, after this, Henry of Skeleton will return. I don't think I want to rush Kingdom Come 1. I do want to complete it at like my own pace, which means taking my sweet fucking time. Although I feel like I've done most of the side content now. I haven't done Woman's Lot yet. Or the Mercenary DLC, which apparently is, from what I've heard, is actually pretty good. Think I've started the Hans Capon DLC, but I'm not 100%. I may not have. Yeah, there's like 3 DLCs for Kingdom Come 1. And I don't think I've beaten any of them.
Welcome to K&K Apothecary, the finest source for all your medicinal tincture needs. If you hear of anyone looking for an apothecary, send them our way. Oh, really, just send anyone our way. Welcome to K&K. Oh, really, just send anyone our way. It's been so long since we've had a single customer.
We've got the best herbs and potions in all of Eastshade. Tell your family, your friends, and random acquaintances to come here for all their apothecary needs.
Please stop shouting at me, sir. Why is he so loud?
Welcome to K&K Apothecary. Oh, really, just send anyone our way.
We've got the best herbs and potions in all of
Eastshade.
Tell your family, your friends, and random acquaintances.
I didn't imagine that right. Their audio mixing was fucked. Why was he so loud? It's like he's actually just yelling in my face. I swear I could hear him, like, peeking the mic. Maybe I imagined that. I mean, really, because I have noticed that some of the vocal performances in this sound better than others. So I imagine probably what happened is a bunch of the voice actors all like recorded. Oh, this might be what the. When skies return blue and sun shows anew, after skies gone red and cold, my light I'll display. But do not delay, I shudder as air turns gold. Consider this well and do not object, not once but twice you must reflect. Only then can my truth be told. Okay, so something to do with the mirrors. Oh, that reflects it upwards. But reflect at what? Like, do I need to aim it at something? Ah. Oh no, did the sun just... You're kidding me, man. Are you for cereal right now? I just had it. I just had it. My 1,000 cereals. Are you... Is this an eclipse or is this the evening? Where is the sun? Yeah, it's the evening. Right. What was I talking about? Before I got sidetracked? I've completely forgotten. I think that bear screaming in my face, like, scrambled my brain. Yeah, I don't remember at all. That's bad. That's bad that I don't remember what I was talking about. I mean, to a certain extent, it's a little understandable because I just have to, like, talk. I just have to yap. It's one of the reasons why I really like having conversations with people when I'm streaming because, like, it takes a lot of the load off of me. But I should remember what I'm yapping about. When they say when the sky turns cold, they might be referring to the eclipse, which means that I would have to do this puzzle in the afternoon. Let me just double check. Let me see if it's reflecting light or not. Oh, yeah, so, I remember, I was talking about the voice actor's microphone qualities. I don't have the best sound setup. I think frankly, I think my mic setup on Twitch is terrible. I don't like how I sound. People say I sound fine, I just don't believe them. But I'm not enough of a sound engineer to know how to fix it. Yeah, it's not reflecting light. I have to be here in the afternoon. Okay. But as a result of me paying attention to my own mic quality, I'm a little more sensitive to others now. And not having optimal mic quality really isn't the end of the world. Most of the time you don't really notice it. But inconsistent mic quality I pick up on very quickly. And well, it's kind of you to say, I'm not happy with it personally. But inconsistent mic quality. So what some games will do, and it's really noticeable sometimes, is they will have voice actors record on their own home setups. Which it really isn't that unusual. I think people like Gianni Montegrano, for example, he has like his own booth that he records in. He doesn't go into a studio. He has like a home setup. At least as far as I'm aware. But obviously for maybe like less well-established voice actors, they won't, you know, they'll just be doing it on like a desk mic or maybe even like a headset, like a nice headset or what have you. So you get these inconsistent microphone qualities. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, you can have the same physical setup sound completely different on 2 different days, depending on who's engineering the audio. So everyone recording at home with their own mics and their own setups is naturally going to sound really different. And I've definitely noticed that on this game. Maybe I'm full of shit. Maybe none of this is real, and I just dreamt it all, but I don't think I did. Sorry, excuse me. I need to get the bicycle. I'm gonna be... I still don't want to confirm what it is yet. I'm gonna be recording something with Flicky soon. And I'm really gonna have to think about audio engineering for that. I'm not saying what it is yet, but Flicky and I will be doing a live audio recording on Twitch that I will then later edit down into a piece of YouTube content. So Twitch will have the live taping of something. But then the final product will be edited. So Twitch will be the live studio audience. But yeah, that's something that Flicky and I have literally been cooking up for months. It's just stuff has been getting in the way. We may, like, depending on how long we yap for, we may actually have to record over several streams. Sorry, excuse me, I didn't mean to yawn there. There we go. There we fucking go. Where are my mirrors? Oh, they moved. Okay. Ding 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 ding. Where is my super suit?
You finally arrived. Would you like some tea or maybe some pie? Don't be shy now.
Yes, please.
My name is known to all as Mudwillow. My passion is sight and all that it shows. Weaver of light and doctor of eyes. I hold the gift reserved for the wise.
Why do you live underground?
The sun illuminates all I must learn, but a heat so strong leaves me to burn. A dismal greeting from the glorious sphere, so I remain secluded down here. With me lies the gift which everyone seeks. So far you've all been liars and sneaks, sought out by foe and drunkards unfit. Not one of you has held nearly enough wit. They all bumble in, dreaming of crimes. Every day they show up, it's a waste of my time.
This is really
the strings
charming.
of light you folded and bent prove you've got brains, to some extent. It seems you may just be clever enough, although I'd bet your brain is packed full of fluff. But listen up, painter, for this is your task. Prepare your brushes and hear what I ask. Itself in a constant state of falling, to you it seems that it's always stalling. A stony side where the star hides away, a watchful eye at the peak of midday.
The moon.
When day turns dark, but a moment in time, when a star goes black, though everything's fine. The largest of eyes that stare back at you.
So you want a painting of the
lines.
eclipse, okay.
That's the moment I choose.
I was not expecting that to happen. I will admit. But yeah, I don't want to confirm what it is just yet. Not until we start doing it. But it's something I've been preparing for what should have been weeks, but turned out to be months. Like, this is... It's been me. I've been holding things up. Yeah, well, I thought I'd done the puzzle wrong. I thought I got the puzzle incorrect, which is why I turned around the back of the thing. I wasn't expecting it to open out from under me. That's a pretty good surprise. This game has soul. Like, it's definitely rough around the edges. Some parts of it do just look straight up unfinished, I hate to say. Like that water wheel, for example.
I
But,
have,
oh!
You're throwing everything you've got at us, Alex. We're supposed to be allies, you maniac.
Belle, hello! I actually mentioned you earlier. I talked about you earlier. How's it going? What were you playing? What were you up to? We're playing Eastshade today. A game about funny animal people and painting.
City folk.
It's like they've never...
Yeah. I have to paint an eclipse. Spilling we deepest, darkest secrets. Now, I had it in my head that you were like an old school RuneScape guy, right? 4 hours of Tomodachi was a fun time. New capture card works great. I have an old capture card that I haven't tested with my Switch yet. And I'm gonna do that before I even think about getting Tomodachi.
My great-great-grandparents built...
Oh, I already have the room here. What are you talking about? Old school RuneScape. I couldn't remember if you were one of the OSRS heads or not. I thought you were, but I might have imagined that. Monkey, indeed. I'm not a super modern old school RuneScape guy. That'll be... yeah, those are the exact two names I heard was Harry and Marky. Okay. I do not know much about Varlamore and such they added post 2007. Okay. Noted. Is that not the right painting? Am I gotten that wrong? You're into modern regular RuneScape. Oh, okay, so you're doing like RuneScape 3 then. Oh, I had a question about Tomodachi Life. And if you're too early in the game to give me an answer, that's fine. I've been seeing people get like custom objects into the game. You know, like, so you'll have like Solid Snake and he's like, oh, my favorite food is cigarettes, right? Or you'll have like people that have like little Toyotas following them around. Stuff that's clearly not in the base game. Is that something that you can do in base Tomodachi, or is that something people are like hacking into the game? Custom pets, food, clothes, and faces. Yeah. So like, that's base game? Oh fuck, that... From what I understand, I think the reason that Nintendo lets you get away with that is because there's no online sharing. So you can't, like, shoot, like, porn at people or something. That's wild, though. That's actually huge. I'm really tempted to get the game when I get paid next. If my capture card works, my capture card that I've never used, if that works, I might get it. Because that sounds really funny. I just hope that the game hasn't stopped being flavor of the month by the time I get to it. Oh my god, Varu, that means so much to me. Ladies and gentlemen, an EP queen is in the chat right now. An EP princess. Hey, Lament.
An eclipse you found, the darkness of day, but another piece you've lost.
Oh.
Search the landscape.
Search the landscape for an eye. Oh, I did get it wrong. An eye. An eye. An eye? An eye. Constant state of falling. Like a waterfall? Constant state of falling. Itself in a constant state of falling, to warn you it may seem that it's always stalling. A stony sight when the star hides away, a a watchful eye at the peak of midday. When day turns dark, but in a moment in time, when the star goes black, though everything's fine, the largest of eyes that stares back at you, a sight that aligns. That's the moment I choose. An eye. An eye. Have we seen any eyes? I mean, I've not been up here. Oh, there's a tent here. And a hammock. And a monkey.
Beautiful place to come and think, wouldn't you say?
What are you doing? You know, it is nice here.
This place will always be closest to my heart. My husband liked to come out here and fish. We spent many nights camping here in the Blushwood. But now old Pops is doing his best to tarnish my fond memories.
That fucker. Old Pops?
Old Pops is a fish. The biggest fish in the lake.
Are you beefing with a fish?
What didn't he do? This fish has haunted my dreams for, what seems like ages. Old Pops, that evil fish. He has it out for me, I'll have you know. I was out on the boat with my husband, Farid, an anniversary camping trip, when old Pops leaps out of the water and snatches my wedding ring right off of my finger.
Are you sure that's what happened?
It's not the first time he's pulled something like this. He's taken glowstones and bracelets. Sneakiest thief on the island, that fish is.
He only eats valuables?
Well, some of those folks might be trying to cover up the fact they misplaced their precious items. It's easy to blame it on a fish. But he really did eat my ring. People round here talk about old Pops like he's some sort of magical fish with healing properties or some nonsense. They say when you stare old Pop straight in the eye, he conjures an image of what you want most in this world and makes that thing seem real to you, as real as day. Say, what would old Pops make?
Yeah, it has got the Oblivion vibe, yeah.
Treasure most? Adventure? Painting?
Art.
You know, I never gave much thought to art having importance and all that. I suppose it does, though. I know my Farid would have loved to have an artist rendering of him with old Pops. That's enough reflecting for the time being. You and I, people of action. I don't suppose you'd be willing to help me get my wedding ring back?
Are you sure it's safe?
Of course, of course. He's a big old fish, but you're strong. Will you get that ring for me?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent, excellent! Old Pops, better watch out! Our new traveler friend is a-coming for ya! You got a fishing pole? You're not gonna be catching old Pops without one. Maybe not even with one, that floundering foe. No doubting you could find one in Nava if you've got some glowstones to spare. Don't know too much about him, other than he's a big one. Betting he's a sandfish by the size of him.
So you are beefing with a fish.
You stay careful round old Pops, you hear? He has it out for us, especially boaters and fisherfolk.
Yeah, beefing with a fish is crazy. Couldn't be me. I get that that's basically the plot of Moby Dick, but Moby Dick obviously is a whale rather than a fish. I think I found my eye. Okay, so I have to come here at the eclipse. In The Old Man and the Sea, does the old man beef with a fish? I've never actually read The Old Man and the Sea. Oh, but yeah, no, thank you for bringing your folks in, Belle, if you're still there. Tomodachi does look fun. I've been heavily debating it. First of all, I had to dig my Switch out, because I've not turned my Switch on in years, and part of me was worried that the battery was going to be completely flat, and like the old spicy pillow, you know, which I didn't want, but thankfully it looks like it's charged up okay, so I think I'm fine. Actually, I fully charged it yesterday, and I haven't run it since. Let me just check to see how much the battery's gone down. It's still almost full. I think I'm fine. I'm a little paranoid, because I had a power bank, and that did go spicy pillow mode. I had to get rid of it, so... I'm a little aware now that lithium batteries do just go bad if you're not careful. Yeah, thankfully it looks like Nintendo's been using like good quality batteries. Yeah, between that happening to me and watching Dank Pods' stuff, I'm very cautious about lithium ion battery fires now. The old spicy pillow, it's scary. I was just like, why doesn't my power bank hold a charge anymore? Oh, why is the casing cracked? Why can't I close it? Uh-oh. Gotta get rid of this. Yeah, I mean, I suspect it's because people just make power banks of, like, the cheapest components possible. But, yeah, I was just like, it doesn't hold a charge anymore, what the fuck? And then, like, I noticed, like, the casing that it was in was, like, lifting up at the corner. I was just like, what the heck? Did I drop it? Did I break it? And then I noticed it was, like, warping out. And I was like, oh, this isn't going back in. And then you just have that moment where you're like, uh-oh. Okay, I should stop using this immediately. And get it out of my house. Supposedly, the best power bank you could get is like a gummy bear power pack, which is really strange. Really strange, but apparently true. Bikes. I've heard about electric bikes exploding. I had a BlackBerry phone with battery so swollen it cracked its case. Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, by the way, if you have a poorly maintained or malfunctioning lithium rechargeable battery, and it stops holding a charge and it swells up, immediately stop using the device and get a new battery. Because that thing is now a horrific fucking fire hazard. The battery is no good. The battery is dead. No, immediately cease using it. Because that thing can and potentially will just burst into flames. And you do not want a lithium fire. Trust me. There is a reason that Teslas, once they catch fire, do not stop burning. No matter how much water you spray on them. That's my PSA for you today. If you have a fucked up, like, swollen lithium battery, stop using it. Because it is a horrific fire hazard. It's a little scary when you think that a lot of our devices today have rechargeable lithium batteries in. Like, I don't keep track of every lithium battery in my house. Who does? Don't charge stuff at 100% if you can avoid it. Yeah, I have noticed most modern smartphones, my smartphone does this as well, is it will actually automatically shut off charging to protect the battery if it's at 100%. But yeah, if you want your lithium battery to be happy, run it down and charge it. Run it down and charge it. Run it down and charge it. Don't run it down and leave it forever, and don't charge it constantly. To keep it healthy, you need to exercise it. You need to run the power out of it and then put power back in. But yeah, no, I've heard of lithium fires around here, but it's always been electric bikes rather than scooters here. And I don't know if that's just because they're making them with like cheap batteries that don't have those protective measures in, or what.
Ah, here is something unexpected. I thought my riddle went neglected. The glowing sun confines me to mud, but this, it puts life in my blood. It's yours, most valuable thing I own, a trade for the clever wit you've shown. This brew's the only one of its kind, and its powers need a solid mind. Drink slow, once a day, your eyes will grow clear. Just a sip, and treasures will glow when you're near. I devote myself to studying eyes, and I've seen plenty brimming with lies, but perhaps you're different in the end. Best wishes to you, my clever friend.
Also, can I just go on a little bit of a rant here? I don't know why more of the world hasn't adopted the British 3-prong plug. Like electric socket. Because I've seen American sockets with like the two prongs. 3 just makes so much more sense. It's more stable. I believe one of them is the ground, like it's safer. I don't know why more countries don't just use those. I love my 2-prong sockets. Varu, I love you, but you're completely wrong. You're completely wrong. And because you have a wrong opinion that I disagree with you on, that means I hate you now. I could never hate you. I moved from South America to Scotland to Spain. Do you understand the amount of adapters I had to buy? Yeah, true. Okay, I get that. Have you considered living somewhere that doesn't start with an S? I say that as I realise that I know the name of your home country and it doesn't begin with an S, so disregard that. I love Danish plugs because you get them in 2 and 3-prong variety, but mostly 2. Yeah, no, like the British 3-prong layout, it's really stable once you plug it in. You're not unplugging that thing by accident, at least not easily. It just makes a lot of sense. I don't know why more countries don't have it as a standard. They're well engineered in my opinion. Oh, Varu, I meant to ask you. Did you finish Death Stranding 2? That's a big ask. Have you finished Death Stranding 2? I won't spoil it for anyone who's come in with Bao that still wants to play it, but I just want to know if you've beat the game. Got it. Depression kicked in. I had to stop for a bit. Oh, okay.
Oh, you found my amulet. I thought I lost it for good.
Yeah, it seemed important.
This is a key to my organization, the Roots. We're committed to the proper use of dream teas. The proper use being to use them. We get our fair share of trouble from the Shez. They think tea should only be used for sacrifice. It's why we have to be so careful. Well, yeah,
I have to rush through this
Shez are always
conversation because I'm
harassing us
losing
about it.
inspiration.
They're upset because we use the holy... They have plenty of their own tea to sacrifice, but they... Maybe you seem like an honest person. Our meeting place is kind of... The door is on the out.
Yeah, I know where the door is, thank
I'll
you.
see you there sometime.
Okay.
Thanks again
Water.
for finding my amulet.
Water. Oh my god, I was like, my inspiration bar was draining through that whole conversation. You just unlock trains. Oh, so that's West Fort Knot City, I think, with the mine nearby. I know where that is. Yeah, you're like super early game. Okay. Yeah, considering how valuable inspiration is in this, that is actually kind of crazy that you can lose it like that. That's why I rushed through that, because I was like, oh god, this is too valuable to lose. Ugh. Inspiration in this game is the ammo you use for making paintings, so it's really important. Oh boy, I sure hope someone got fired for this blunder. Sorry, that's me being a dick. Okay, I'm about to use a zipline. I'm gonna warn everyone right now. The zipline is really fucking loud, okay? So just prepare yourself for this. Okay, but yeah, I won't spoil it for you, Varu. But the end, like, I overall I really like Death Stranding 2. I think mechanically it's much better than 1. The story I'm a little mixed on, but the ending is one of the best endings to a game I've ever played. The final boss is incredible. And that's all I'll say. Don't ask me why. The audio mixing in this game is fucked. It's really fucked up. That's actually something I'm really conscious about whenever I stream with like Varu and Rise, which hasn't been nearly as much as I would like recently.
Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work.
I do. And I try to behave myself, especially when I'm streaming with Varu. But I just, because it's such a part of my vocabulary, I will just slip an F-bomb in and not notice. And I always catch myself whenever I do, but it's usually too late.
I've always wanted to live in one of those. They can get cold, though. That stuff doesn't insulate very well.
I just can't help it. It's because I swear so much, and I don't mean to. It's just naturally part of my vocabulary. And I feel awful. Because I'm like, no. I can't swear on, like, the Good Bean stream. It feels sacrilegious in a way. So yeah, for every time I've dropped an F-bomb on Varu's stream, I sincerely apologize. It was not intentional.
What's the password?
Dreamland.
Come on in then.
SMH my head, good bean stream ruined. All I'm gonna say is maybe me, like, coming into Varu's stream and saying something stupid and then, like, saying fuck might be the worst thing that's ever happened on Varu's stream ever. We can't discount that possibility. Oh, I maybe shouldn't have just drank that. I'm gonna trip balls right now. Yep. Me when I find like psilocybin tea, and I'm just like, ooh, don't mind if I do. If it makes you feel any better, I had friends come onto my stream and explain what voyeurism is. No, it is not about voyages. Varu, there is a bunch of topics I could educate you about. Do you know which subreddit I was looking at the other day? This made me laugh. This made me laugh. r/sink pisses. Are you guys familiar with sink pisses? The sink pisses subreddit? That scuba was tight. It was. Ooh. Oh, I remember those. Oh, they're still going. The thing is if you go on the subreddit now, they had to introduce a new rule yesterday. That if you upload an image of yourself pissing into a sink, you can't show any inch of your own skin doing it. Oh, that doesn't look right. And they had to do that because a lady, I think, had gone in there and recorded a video of herself pissing into a sink as pornography. And so they were like, this is a cynical attempt to capitalize on our subreddit for financial gain. She is not pissing into a sink for the love of the game, so we have to get rid of her. This is 1,000,000% real, man. I think the subreddit has broken containment a little bit, because you can tell there's a lot of troll posts on there, but there are genuinely people on there who
Come get your latest issue of the
are just
Shady
all
and
about
Post
pissing
here.
into sinks. Gadgepan, I love you, but I could have gone the rest of my life without this knowledge. Did you know that Prego, the pasta sauce company, has released their own wiretap that listens to you? There's some knowledge for you. You can spend $20 for a Prego wiretap. And it records your kitchen table conversations. That's literally why you buy it. Because 2026 is a fucking nightmare. Oh right, I was going to talk to Thingboober up here. Yeah, I got high off the tea. Do you want the password?
Howdy.
Howdy.
Would you like to buy some sealant? It'll be 500 glowstones. No kidding. Well, smack me in the bloom sack and call me a tea kettle. Better than the glowstones, if you ask me. Much obliged. Here you go.
So do I have to use the... Is there no way to cross this river otherwise? That seems a little wild to me if that's the case. What other curse knowledge do I know? I have to think about that. I'll wait until the ads are over before I continue my thoughts. Oh, this is weird. There's like no one to talk to in here. That's kind of cool. I don't know what the purpose of this is. Yeah. Oh, ads aren't over yet. Let me wait until ads are over. What do I want to do now? I am going to head out of the city and head north. Okay, ads should be over. I have actually been trying to, speaking of South America, I have been trying to educate myself a bit more on Latin America in general recently. Because the number of people I know from that part of the world has gone up significantly in the past couple of years. So I feel like I do owe it to myself to learn a bit more about, like, the culture and the language. Even if only a little bit, you know? I have a very good friend who is from Costa Rica, so I've been learning a bunch about that. Apparently, their mode of speech can be quite difficult for other people from Latin America to follow, which is interesting. And I think I've also discovered I've never had a good plantain, either. I've tried plantains before, and I've always decided they're not for me. But by the sounds of it, it's just because I've never had a good one.
Hello, brave traveller.
Which isn't that
have an adventurous spirit.
isn't that hard to believe in the UK, you know? A flying excursion?
Righto, sharp as a knife you are. This here is the bursting bubble. It has the ability to take passengers all the way up to the mountain top.
Why is it called the bursting bubble?
The ride is sure to give you a burst of adrenaline.
Oh, okay. Sounds exciting.
You think so? I wish more people had your spirit. Last person here said they'd never ride it with a name that sounded so dangerous.
It does sound a little dangerous.
What if I call it the Skydrop?
Try another name.
Neverland?
Something else.
Curiosity Lift?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect name. Much better. Thanks, friend. You know, when I invented this thing, I really thought it was going to revolutionize transportation. Imagine just flying right up to the tip-top of the world! Seems like something everyone would want to do. But for some reason, folks just don't seem to understand the idea. They can't seem to picture a balloon carrying people in the sky. I've hardly been able to get anyone out here to see it in person. Anyhow, thanks for helping with the name, Traveller. Seems to me that you're full of good ideas.
Can I fly it?
Hello, good Traveller. As for me, I still haven't got anyone new out here to fly with me. Shame, because I know anyone would
Okay,
love it if
I'll
they
just
saw
climb
it.
on foot then. I do have an admission, because okay, so like anyone who's watched me play any kind of game that has any kind of Spanish language in knows that my pronunciation is atrocious. I can barely pronounce English correctly, so my Spanish pronunciation is really poor, both European and Latin. I do have a confession I do have an embarrassing confession to make. And I'm a little embarrassed to say this. When I was younger than I am now, but not that much younger, and I was new to, like, Latin American food, and I was in a restaurant, I may have called them quesadillas. I may have pronounced the L. And the server immediately corrected me, because of course they did. But yeah, that is one of my shames. Jalapenos, oh fuck. I've never, there are people in my part of the country that say jalapeno. I've never said that. I've always said I've always, like, done the soft J. There was one lady, oh god, I felt so bad for her. I had to speak, like, for my old job, I'd speak to her, like, over the phone. And her name was, like, Mrs. Javier. Which is, like, a very normal name, right? And I called her that over the phone, and she actually said to me, "You are the first person in the United Kingdom that has pronounced my name correctly." And I was like, how the fuck? Like, Where the hell are you that no one can say Javier correctly? Or what kind of inbred white trash part of the country are you in? Because I'm in a pretty white part of the country. I had that experience 4 years ago, but with a Danish last name in Denmark. Really? What was the last... if you feel comfortable sharing, what was the last name? I want to see if I can take a stab at it. Oh, it's your name. Oh, never mind then. Never mind. Never mind. Hey, Belle, why don't you just dox yourself on my stream? Without giving too much away, I have an Irish surname, and you'll be surprised the number of people that get that wrong. Not many, but more than you would think. No, don't worry about it, Belle. It's fine. Yeah, my grandfather was Irish, so I do have an Irish surname.
Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work. It's a solid composition.
So how do I get up into the mountain? Oh, how much money do I have? 77. You know Mel Gibson? Imagine if Mel was commonly more pronounced like Neil. Huh. Okay. Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay. Noted. I think I know what it is. I won't say it, but I think I know what it is. And that took me a sec. Do people really struggle to pronounce that? So the lady says she's having trouble convincing people to ride her hot air balloon. What if I paint her hot air balloon? Yeah, there we go. It's a very dialect-based thing. Okay.
Just take a look at that! You've gone and painted my invention. Say, maybe this is just what people need to see to get them out here and interested in taking a flight. I've got it. How about you paint me and the balloon up in the air so people can get a real idea of how the flight will be?
Okay.
Great. I'll get ready for liftoff.
I'm waiting for it to, like, explode or something. I want to. I was wondering if I could get a painting of like a mid-air explosion.
Here, let me add some information on there. This will work. All right, that'll get people interested. Now, it's up to you to make sure the kind folks of Eastshade see that flyer. Put it up somewhere with lots of traffic. Oh, I'm sure you'll find the perfect spot, Traveler.
Will do. Before I do that, I will deafen everyone by turning in some weeds for money. I'm sorry. It's weird, most imported words we just pronounce based on our own language rules, especially before globalization was a thing. Yeah. I mean, I find that's the case with, like, a lot of different languages and cultures. Like, I know Japanese is really hot on using loan words, but just, like, constructing it with, like a enunciation method that fits their language. Not to mention, English does do that too. There's plenty of foreign words that we've just adopted, but pronounced weirdly. But yeah. Do you know a word that I wish we would adopt? Also, sorry everyone, cover your ears. Siesta. I want to be able to take a siesta. Just taking a nice restful nap in the middle of the day.
Do you have any weeds for me, Traveler?
I feel like we would solve a lot of our problems if we normalize taking siestas. Naps should be normalized. I mean, and especially, like, it makes sense in, like, parts of the world where, you know, at the height of the day, like at midday, it's just too hot to want to do anything. So you just sleep through it. Like, that's genius. That's a genius idea. It's just, like, fast traveling through the part of the day that's the most miserable to exist in. Yeah, do that. But... there is just, like, a sleep deficit in modern life. Like, people just don't get enough sleep in general. And I say that as someone who has sleep issues. Like, there is a, before electric lighting, when people would, like, originally go to sleep when it, like, just first got dark, the normal thing that you would do is you would sleep and then wake up during the night, move around and do stuff for, like, an hour, and then go back to sleep. Like, whenever you hear reference to the witching hour, I believe that's what that is. It's that, like, hour where you're awake during the night. She asked me to post it somewhere busy. I mean, this spot's plenty busy. What the fuck was that? Okay, I just alt-tabbed. My game just locked up. I'm clicking back on. Yeah, I gotta kill that. I gotta kill that process. Sorry about that, everyone. The game just crashed. The game just crashed and got super fucking loud. That, oof. Ooh. I, don't want that to happen again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everyone who was alt-tabbed who just got jump scared. How much progress did I lose? Not much,
Do you have
okay.
any weeds for me, traveler?
Okay. If that does... okay, if the game does that again, I'm not gonna stream it anymore. I am here so everyone can have a good time, not so everyone can have their ears blown out. Because what the fuck was that? I don't need a Germa Devil May Cry moment, you know? That's really disappointing. Why did that happen? I hope that was a one-off. I'll tell you something I am excited for. I am excited for the Balatro tournament. I don't think I'm going to win. I don't think I'm even going to get top 5. But I am excited for it. I am, unfortunately, too stupid at Balatro. I make very poor decisions pretty much constantly. I don't think I'll get top 5. If I can get top 5, I'll be happy. If I can get top 3, I'll be ecstatic. So I need to find somewhere where people put, like, posters up. Like a notice board or...
Interested in a book?
Oh right, I was gonna buy the bike while I'm here.
Hi again. It's all yours.
Okay, how does this work? Ooh, this is fast. Okay, that's kind of fun. I just took that lady out, I'm sorry. It is a little hard to control.
Welcome to the inn below the tarnished teapot.
Where can I...
Don't you just love the music of the bards? Oh, I always wanted to be a bard when I was a child, but I never learned to play an instrument.
I mean, you're a bird. That's almost a bard.
Goodness, I almost fed this to my grandmother. Thanks for finding me. Here, you take it back. I don't need it anymore.
I'm never gonna forget the look on his face when he ate that grape-filled pastry.
I can still taste that grape filling. Repulsive.
Where would I post? I mean, really, I'd put the poster up like anywhere in this area, but I feel like that's not going to be the right place. In here, maybe?
Hi there.
Oh my god, we're doomed. I haven't watched Half-Life 2 VR AI yet. From what I've heard, it's pretty good. At least the edited versions are. I think the first recording session was a little rough from what I heard. Just because there was a lot of setup and downtime. But I was at least considering picking, like checking out like the edited down versions. I'm sure I've had this conversation before, but me just thinking of the scientist voice going like, "Oh my god, we're doomed," like made me think of it. It's fucking funny. Okay. Yeah, I had like every confidence it would be. Like Wayne Radio and Co are just naturally very funny people. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I think latest episode they get to like a root canal.
Hi there. They've been covering the city in flyers, demanding folk to report their neighbors. It's a bit unsettling, really. Can't say who's got the right of it. The Shez
This
or the
guy's
Roots,
voice
but
sounds
it's been a long
warped.
struggle. Not looking forward to seeing how it all ends. Just one of the many cultural pastimes of
Like
the
his
novel.
voice sounds distorted,
They're usually
which is
pretty
weird.
secretive, though. You might have seen some signs plastered around demanding you report the Roots. Fine. Everyone's got their own opinions. Just don't report them to me. It's all just a really long feud. It tore my dad's family apart, I guess. Just one of you. It's all just.
I want to say Half-Life 2 VR AI has one of my favorite bits, and I hate how it makes me fold every time I see it. Oh, is it like a visual gag or? Because the original Half-Life VR AI has a few bits that get me every time I hear them. It's hard to explain. Yeah, I mean, I will be watching it at some point. I think for me, it's you should drink a soda. It will help you see faster. Is like one of the funniest things anyone says in that, and play coins too. Yeah. Man, I do not know where to put this flyer. 1 second. The game hasn't crashed. I'm just alt-tabbed quickly. Good night, Belle, and thanks again for the raid. I'm not talking to you, because if I talk to you, it'll make it rain. So I'm not talking to you. Oh, I should make a raft and talk to that guy.
Hello, good friends. Where's your raft?
Okay, so craft. Can I talk to him?
Hello, where's your...
I have a raft. I just can't talk. Do I have to pack it?
Hello, where's...
Okay. Where's your raft? This moves very slowly, which I guess makes sense. Okay, I can get to the other side of the river here. Got some boards. Where am I? Am I? Oh, I just crossed over to the... Okay. There. That's the apothecary. Wait, so that means I was on the right side of the water. Come on. Okay, so this is the correct side of the river. Got it. And by correct, I mean the side that I haven't explored yet.
Hello, name's Toma. Nice to meet you and welcome to the farm. We're the largest distributor of bloom sacks in the entire world. My old man was always proud of that. Rest his soul. Hoping my daughter, Ceilie's her name, hoping she'll take it up after me. After attending university, of course. No way she'd miss out on the adventures offered by the academy.
She should choose her own path.
No question there. She's got a handful of dreams and no one's ever gonna take them from her. Well, better get back to it. I was just taking inventory of our stores. Seems like we're missing quite a few veggies, and I've been finding apple cores everywhere. I've never heard of an animal that just leaves behind the core. And Celie hates apples, so it's not her. You let me know if you see anyone sneaking around with a bushel of fruit, alright? Nice chatting. See you.
Okay, that end was very Oblivion. Okay, nice chatting. Goodbye. Who's leaving them behind?
Oh, the sunlight glitters brightly off the golden sandy shore, and the moonlight twinkles upon the waves till the sun comes out once more. Hey, you ever been to the sea?
Yeah, I've sailed it.
Ah, gosh, is that right? That's a dream of mine. My dad's cousin, Clara, is a magnificent captain of the seas, traveled north and south and all around. I'm going to study at the University of Nava and try to join the academy. I've been training for weeks.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you. Every night I dream about the sea. I know I'll set sail one day. My dad loves the farm, and I do too. But the sea, just thinking of it makes me want to sing forever. Maybe I could grow the company. Find a new port to export our crops. You never know. By the way, can I get you a tea? You must be parched. Let's see. I've got bloomsack or mountain wort.
Ooh, I will take Mount Ward, whatever
Here you
that
go.
does. Chicken. Okay, apple cores. Some dropped apples here. Do they lead out? They do. up here. Aha. What are you doing out here? Got a lot of apples there. Did you steal the food from Thomas' farm?
Please don't tell.
Strangest thing. After talking to you before, I found a bunch more apple cores. It isn't you eating them, is it?
Some kids.
Just alone in the woods? Are they okay? Take me to them right away. They must be starving.
Follow me.
Toma and Silly are looking after us until our dad comes back. They're so nice.
Aww.
We're sorry for stealing their food before.
When did you last see your parents?
I don't know. We were fishing in the ocean with my dad, but the waves broke our boat and we got lost in the water. We woke up on a beach, but Dad wasn't with us.
Oh no. Why doesn't your brother talk?
He's shy. He doesn't talk to anyone except me and Dad. Thanks for bringing us here.
That's fucked. Yeah, sorry kids, your dad's dead.
Good thing you found those kids. Just living off apples for who knows how long.
Can I save you?
Not a problem. These two can stay until we talk with the sheriff and find their parents.
Where do you think their parents are?
Hard to say, but I don't think they're from Eastshade. These two are exhausted and famished. Might be able to find out more after they've gotten a rest. We're going to need to whip up a meal more substantial than apples.
Okay.
Thanks for
Two
looking
apples?
into the apple situation. I never would have expected this. I don't have much, but please take this small payment as a token of thanks. From all of us.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
See you.
Awful what these children have been through. We'll get them warm and fed and ready to greet their parents.
I don't think that's
You know
going to be
how much I
happening.
love the sea. By the way, can I get you a tea?
I'll take another...
Here you go.
She's just infinite tea, huh? Yeah, I don't think you're going to be meeting their parents, I'm going to be honest. Maybe some remains will wash up on a beach somewhere, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Their dad certainly didn't. That's really fucked. I don't know why I said that. That's a really horrible thing for me to say. Oh, a sign. Oh, a hot spring. Nice. Yeah, I do need that. Come on, hot spring. Why must you turn my game into a house of lies? Where is the hot spring? Was it the other path? Yeah, it is, okay. That is not very good signage.
Well, well. Come to lengthen your life, eh? That's a smart choice. These springs. Well, you know about that magic, right? They'll make you live forever. Tell me, how old would you guess I
am? 30.
Yes, yes, and that's because I'm always here. All day I'm in here so I can live forever.
Does it get boring?
I'd rather be a little bored and live forever than have some trifling entertainment and die tomorrow. I'll tell you a secret. I'm actually 157 years old. Yes, I've seen it all. And who knows what else I'll see. Well, hear about, because I really can't leave the hot springs. One day I got sick. I felt the tenuous grip of life loosen, and I knew that I'd have to stay in here forever. I haven't set a foot outside this spring since then, and look at me now, 157 years old.
Are you sure that's true?
Of course it is. I know the waters make me look younger, but I'm older than anyone else on this whole island. I'm so glad I found this place.
Okay. Do you get rained on out here? Fine. I'm actually 5 million years old. Through the power of the hot springs and InfoWars brain force, I could live forever. How fucked would it be if Brain Force was like a real product that did like everything it said? Nothing else was different. It's just like it's our world as it currently exists, but also Brain Force is real. What a nightmare. Okay, walking along this pier to get to this tower, I just got some crazy mist vibes. Oh, that's like a planet. I thought it was a moon. Huh. A moon can be a planet. Well, yeah, but you know what I mean, like a rock moon. Okay, I need to use the bathroom really badly, and I started late tonight, so I'm probably going to call it short tonight. And also, I'm a little scared that the game's going to, like, explode at me again. So, we'll raid out here. Tomorrow will be Danganronpa. After that, we'll see. This game's neat, though. I do like it. It just has some technical issues. It just has some technical issues. You know what? For the hell of it, because we were talking about speedruns earlier, Punchy is speedrunning Silent Hill 4. So we're going to raid that. Probably my favorite speedrunner. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. And be good to each other.